Hello there! Welcome to a brand new adventure, one that's a little less about cheese and a lot more about the fascinating world of trading. Whether you're completely new or just curious, you're in for a treat. Let's set aside the cheese for now and step into a place where fortunes can change in the blink of an eye. The lively, unpredictable world of trading. Imagine swapping your cheese for a ticket to a bustling marketplace, where every moment brings a new opportunity. At first, trading might sound complicated or even intimidating, but think of the market as a vibrant town square, alive with energy, where people gather to buy and sell all sorts of things, apples, bread, or even ideas. It's a place full of chatter, excitement, and endless possibilities. Some folks come to this market with patience, investing for the long haul. They're like gardeners, planting an oak tree and waiting years for it to grow tall and strong, knowing that their patience will one day be rewarded. But today, we're not here to watch trees grow. We're here to talk about something much quicker, something that's all about speed, timing, and quick decisions. We're diving into the world of scalping. Scalping is a bit like being the busiest bee in the hive. Imagine darting from flower to flower, collecting nectar in tiny bursts. In trading, you buy an apple, sell it for a little more just moments later, and then do it all over again. It's a fast-paced dance, and every move counts. The goal? To make lots of tiny profits one after another by catching quick price movements. Each small win might not seem like much, but together, they can add up to something big. It's a game of quick reflexes and sharp instincts. When you're scalping, you're not worried about what might happen next week, or even tomorrow. Your focus is on the next few minutes, or sometimes just the next few seconds. Every tick of the clock matters, and every second brings a new chance. It's a world that moves at lightning speed and demands a sharp eye for detail. You need to spot opportunities as soon as they appear, and act before they disappear. It's a bit like being a detective, always on the lookout for clues in the market's movements. This style of trading isn't for everyone. It's for those who thrive on action, who enjoy the thrill of the chase, and who can keep their cool even when things get hectic. If you like excitement and can stay calm under pressure, scalping might just be your perfect fit. But even the most adventurous trader needs a plan. To succeed, you need a simple, reliable strategy, a map to guide you through the twists and turns of the market. Without it, you could easily get lost in the chaos. That's why we'll work together to build a method for spotting these quick opportunities. We'll keep things simple, clear, and easy to follow so you always know your next step. So grab your favorite cup of tea, settle in, and get ready to create your very own trading machine. With the right approach, you'll be ready to jump into the action and make the most of every moment. Let's get started on this grand day out in the world of trading. Our main tool? The candlestick chart. It's not from a castle, but it's brilliant for showing price action. Each candle tells a story, where price started, ended, and its highs and lows in a set time. The body shows if price went up, green, or down, red. The wicks show the extremes. Candlesticks reveal the battle between buyers and sellers, each one a mini-drama. Unlike a simple line, they give you rich detail about market mood. Learning to read these candles is key to our one-candle scalping setup. It's the foundation of our strategy. Time to assemble our one-candle scalping machine. Imagine you're building a clever little device designed to catch quick moves in the market. Something simple, but surprisingly powerful. This strategy is all about speed, precision, and keeping things straightforward, so let's break down exactly how it works step by step. The core idea is simple. You're on the lookout for a single, powerful candle that signals a sudden, sharp price jump. Think of it as a flare going up in the night, something you can't miss, even if you're just glancing at the chart. First, you need to find a market that's been moving sideways for a while. This means prices are bouncing back and forth between two clear levels, support at the bottom, resistance at the top. It's like watching a ball ricochet between two walls, building up energy with every bounce. Your job is to wait patiently for a big, strong candle to suddenly break out of this range. This candle should stand out from the rest, tall, bold, and decisive, showing that buyers or sellers have finally taken control. If you spot a green candle that closes above the resistance line, that's your buy signal. It's like the market is giving you a green light to jump in, signaling that momentum is shifting upward. On the flip side, if you see a big red candle closing below the support line, that's your sell signal. The market is telling you it's ready to drop, and you're getting in right as the action starts. But here's the key. The candle must be bold, not timid. You want a candle that's noticeably larger than the others around it, a clear sign that one side has taken control and is pushing the price with conviction. As soon as that candle closes, you enter a trade in the direction of the breakout. No hesitation, no second guessing. The goal is to catch the momentum while it's fresh and strong. Your target isn't a huge all-day move. Instead, you're aiming for a small, quick profit, just a candle or two ahead. This keeps your risk low and your wins frequent, letting you stack up gains over time. Don't get greedy or try to ride the trend for hours. The magic of this setup is in grabbing your quick win and getting out before the market reverses. It's about being nimble and disciplined. Efficiency and speed are your best friends here. The faster you act, the better your chances of locking in that profit before the market changes direction. When done right, this approach is simple, clean, and highly effective. It cuts through the noise and focuses only on the clearest, strongest signals. That's the magic of the one-candle setup, a straightforward, repeatable way to catch quick profits with confidence and clarity. Let's see this in action. Imagine gold's price is stuck between 1850 and 1852 for 20 minutes, a classic sideways market. You mark your support and resistance lines and wait. Suddenly, a strong green candle bursts above 1852 and closes at 1853. That's your signal. Place a buy trade as soon as the candle closes. Set a modest profit target, maybe at 1854, and a stop loss just below the breakout. The next candle continues upward. Target hit, trade closed, profit made. The whole process takes just a couple of minutes. No need to predict the future, just spot the pattern and act. Quick, decisive, and repeatable. Then, wait patiently for the next setup. That's scalping in the wild. So, what makes this setup special? Unlike complex strategies with endless indicators, the one-candle setup is pure price action. You're reading the story directly from the candles, no confusing signals. The breakout candle is a clear visual sign that the market's balance has shifted. It's like spotting the exact moment a tug-of-war is won. There's little room for doubt, either the candle breaks out decisively or it doesn't. This clarity reduces guesswork and stress. No conflicting indicators, just a simple on-off decision. It's perfect for scalpers. Get in quickly, grab the initial burst and get out. You're not chasing the whole move, just the first splash. This method minimizes risk and keeps things focused. It's a specialist tool for a specialist job. Simple, clean, and effective. Let me share Arthur's story, a journey that might sound familiar to anyone who's ever tried to master something new. Arthur was just starting out in the world of trading, full of hope but also a bit anxious about the unknown. He was immediately overwhelmed by the endless sea of complicated charts, technical indicators, and trading theories. Every screen seemed to shout a different message, and the pressure to make the right move was intense. Arthur struggled. He was always either too late to enter a trade, too early to exit, or simply frozen by indecision. The fear of making a mistake kept him from acting, and he watched opportunities slip by. That's when I stepped in and introduced him to the one-candle setup. I told him, just watch the price. Forget the clutter. Focus on what really matters. It was a new way of thinking, trading stripped down to its essentials. At first Arthur was skeptical. Could something so simple really work? But he decided to give it a try and started observing the markets with fresh eyes. He watched sideways markets, carefully noted when prices broke out of their ranges, and slowly learned to spot the real signals hidden in the noise. He realized that most of the time the market was just moving sideways, waiting for a decisive moment. Arthur practiced with a demo account, risking nothing but his time and attention. Each simulated trade built his confidence and sharpened his skills. He learned to trust the process, not chase every move. After a week of practice, Arthur felt ready. He decided to try a small, real trade, keeping his expectations realistic and his emotions in check. He waited patiently for a textbook breakout, a big, bold red candle slicing through a support line. This was the moment he'd been preparing for. Arthur placed his trade, set a tight stop-loss to protect himself, and aimed for a modest, achievable profit. He knew that discipline was more important than chasing big wins. The very next candle hit his target. It was a small win, but for Arthur it felt huge, a sign that he was on the right path. Arthur learned that trading isn't about having the most complicated strategy or the fanciest tools. It's about having a simple plan, sticking to it, and practicing discipline every single day. With clarity came confidence. Arthur's workspace was no longer a battlefield, but a place of focus and calm. That's the power of the one-candle approach. simplicity, discipline, and the confidence to trade with a clear mind. Before you dive in, let's talk safety. Trading, especially scalping, is risky. Accept that losses are part of the game. The most important tool is your stop loss. Set it just beyond the breakout to limit losses. Never trade without a stop loss. It's your emergency parachute. Manage your money wisely. Risk only a tiny fraction of your account per trade. Professionals suggest risking no more than 1 to 2% per trade. This keeps you in the game, even after a losing streak. Don't chase big wins, slow and steady wins. Watch your emotions. Scalping is fast and can be stressful. Avoid revenge trading after losses. If you get emotional, step away and reset. The market will still be there when you return. Safety and discipline are your best friends. Ready to start? Begin with a demo account, no real money at risk. Practice the one candle setup until it's second nature. Focus on spotting sideways markets, valid breakouts, and placing trades with proper stops and targets. Keep a trading journal. Log every trade and lesson. Spend plenty of time practicing. Don't rush to real money. Prove you're consistently profitable on demo for at least a month. When you go live, start with the smallest trade size. The goal is to get comfortable with real money and stick to your plan. Gradually increase size as your confidence grows. Remember, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. What a journey. We've explored the markets and built our one-candle scalping machine. Trading doesn't have to be complex. Simplicity, patience, and common sense go a long way. The one-candle setup focuses on what matters: price action. Find a calm market, wait for a strong breakout, and aim for a quick profit. Always use a stop loss and manage your risk. Practice in a safe environment before risking real money. Be patient. Trading is a skill that takes time to master. Stay curious, disciplined, and keep learning. Now after all this, I think I've earned a slice of Wensleydale. Cheerio and happy trading.